Hello, this is Grandma Gloria again with one of my wild recipes. This one I like most of all, so I had to include this for your Thanksgiving dinner. First of all, Duncan Hines cake is what I make my ugly cake with. Now you saying ugly cake, why you call it ugly cake? Because you can't slice it like a regular cake. You have to just cut it with maybe a spatula, and it's not smooth, so it's kind of ugly going up. But when it go down, when it touches your tongue and your mouth, you're gonna say, oh wow, this is not ugly at all. So the first thing I do, I always use Duncan Hines cake mix. Not the Pillsbury, not the other kind, but Duncan Hines. The yellow cake I really like, but most people like chocolate. So I decided, since most people like chocolate, I'm just gonna get a Duncan Hines Mars chocolate cake. So the first thing you wanna do here is to mix all these ingredients, every one of them. The 3 eggs, the 1/3 cup of oil, the water, all of that. Make your cake first. And you're gonna put it in your pan, which is already out and sprayed it. You're gonna put the raw batter into this pan.
What you spray it with? You just use what?
I use the pan, the baking pan that you use when you make your cakes and things. So I'm making sure I'm getting all of this out. And so I'll give you some tips to make sure it's even and to get any excess bubbles out. You just get it down like that. That's gonna make it even, and it's also gonna take away any bubbles that you may have. I'm gonna set that to the side. But before I do that, I would like to wash out this bowl because I got to make my filling. So give me a minute. This is the filling to the ugly cake. But what's so unique about this ugly cake? I'm going to put the filling on top of the batter. And what it's going to do is going to transform. The filling gonna go to the bottom, the cake gonna rise to the top. You're gonna have yourself a real moist cake. So let's get started. This cake is so rich. The cake batter itself calls for 1 strip of butter, well, some oil, but it calls for 3 eggs. In this cake, in the filling itself, we're going to start off with, which I already measured, 4 cups of powdered sugar. You're gonna say, oh my goodness, that's a lot. It's gonna be all right. The next thing I want to mix, I'm going to add my butter.
How much butter are you adding?
That is 2 strips of butter. Talking about rich. I'm going to blend this together before I add my eggs. So, let's do that. I'm just blending this in, making sure that the sugar and the butter is kind of coming together. They really won't be liquefied until I add my eggs. And so, I think that's enough on that. Now I'm going to add my eggs. This calls for 2 eggs. Okay. Another egg. Now I'm going to mix the eggs, the butter, and the sugar together. It's going to take but just a little while to do this process. The longest process is going to be the cream cheese, because it's 2 Philadelphia cream cheese. And when you get your cream cheese, please don't substitute for another type of cheese. I like the Philadelphia cream cheese. Don't substitute it for the 1/4. It just don't taste the same. So always use your Philadelphia cream cheese. That's what I prefer. Okay, let me mix this up just a little bit more. Okay. Now I'm going to add my 2 Philadelphia cream cheese. I will not forget my lemon juice, which is 2 tablespoons. That's one. One more. Wow. You're going to say, oh my goodness, all this going to go on this cake, and it's going to be delicious. So once you taste this cake, if you're wearing a size 2, you'll probably go up to a size 5. If you're wearing a size 16, you'll probably go up to a size 20. So it's really good. So let's mix this up. It's coming together. It's looking good. Now before I mix all that up, I'm going to add my lemon juice. The lemon juice, which is 2 tablespoons, will cut down on some of the sweetness, but it will still give it that same wonderful taste that you're going to enjoy. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. All right, it's coming together. I'm going to mix this up about maybe about 3 minutes, and it should be done. I think we're done already. 2 1/2. All right. Now, look at all of that. What we're going to do is to spoon this on top of, and I don't see the spoon on top of the raw chocolate dough. Oh, wow. Can't you just taste this? Don't this look yummy? Oh my goodness. You're going to say, I have to have that recipe. I just have to have it. Look how beautiful that is. And can you imagine, you can say to all your family and friends, this is an ugly cake. I made it. And once you bring this ugly cake yourself to the party, everybody going to be telling you, can you please make an ugly cake? I'm going to tell you a story, and this is true. I have an older sister that lives in Portland, Arkansas. I took this ugly cake recipe down to Louisiana, and everybody loved it. And she called me B. She said, B, I need that recipe. She started cooking the cake, and she have kept count of every cake that she have ever baked for family, friends, and pastors. 600 and something ugly cakes. She have done that. So I'm on.
Okay, what are you doing now? Oh, you spreading
it over.
Okay.
And what it's going to do is going to literally transform. It don't have to just be on there evenly, because this is going to go down to the bottom. And so this is the finished product of your ugly cake. When we come back, you're going to see it transformed. The chocolate going to be at the top. Your cream cheese filling is going to be at the bottom. And you're going to say, wow, wow, what a wonderful recipe. And so we're going to see, it's kind of still warm. And as you can see, that the cream cheese is at the bottom. It haven't set yet. Over there in the corner. But this is a totally delicious cake. Once you make this cake, I cooked it at 350 for 50 minutes. And so, and I also, when I first put it in the pan, it was in the oven this way. And after 25 minutes, I turned it this way. That's making sure that, you know, it's going to be balanced out in this cooking. And so it's ended back up maybe 5 minutes before I took it out. I put it back straight again. And if I normally let it sit for about a day. And if I really wanted to cut it like a cake or cut it in squares, I would put it in the refrigerator. But otherwise, once it's cooled down, this is a totally delicious cake. And I guarantee you, you would say, wow, that's a good, ugly cake. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.